Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Soundtrap. Now, Soundtrap is a really cool software that allows you to create and remix music. They have a bunch of tracks. You can make your own tracks. You can connect your own instruments and create like MIDI tracks. You can do a bunch of stuff. And at the end of this video, you should have a general idea of what this is. And you might even be able to make something like this. So anyways, with that out of the way, let's get going. Okay, so first what you're gonna do is to create a new, thing. You can hit Enter Studio. Okay? Then you're gonna wait a bit. With a little logo here. Until it loads, okay? And now, once you're here, you can hit Music, okay, to create a song. I might be doing a podcast video on like how to make a podcast, but for now, we're gonna be doing a song, okay? Now, first of all, let's do some basics here. This is a light mode / dark mode thing. I prefer to keep it on dark mode, but you can use light mode, okay? You can name the song. I'm gonna just put this as a tutorial song, okay? Now, there are some tutorials here, if you can do that. But anyways, you can open files and create new files, blah, 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 see the previous versions. You can edit the file. That will come in handy later. And there are also some settings, like media settings, keyboard, sound quality, and a bunch of other things. And you can select the language, like dark theme, because apparently this isn't good enough. There are also little settings, but other than for like the grid, so you know how like there's these little things where the thing snaps, you can set that to be every 1 beat or every 1/16th of a beat. I'll just set this to automatic grid size. Okay, and you can also turn off snapping, which means I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can just have it between 2 beats. Anyways. Now, how do we add music? How do we create a song? So you're going to hit Add New Track, and you're going to see this, okay? Now, we're not going to do the voice mic, because that's just like recording thing, and I can't really record the song while I'm recording the video. Don't know how to do that yet. Okay, well, that's just like record and add sound effects and stuff, okay? So we're gonna go keys, bass, guitar, drums. I don't have a bass. I don't have a guitar or anything, so can't really do that. And then synthesizer and then orchestra. Okay, so we're gonna start with keys. Okay, I'm just gonna allow that. Okay, so now as you can see here, we have the musical keyboard on. And that's actually pretty cool. It's pretty similar to like a real keyboard. Okay. You can put your hand higher on your keyboard for, higher pitches. Alright. You can put them in between. And like the ASD roll will give you the black keys. And then the number of keys will give you some more black keys, okay? You can also go here into chords and Q, D minor, E minor, F, that was a C7, no, the C chord, F minor, G, A minor, B, I don't know what that is. C. And you can also just type of chord about that stuff, okay? You also have this where you can just add specific keys and so I'll get smaller. So also enter. Also, so if you like this, once you pause, if you hit enter, it goes back to the beginning. Okay, so yeah. I'm pretty sure you can hit, yeah, if you hit delete, that happens. Yeah, no backwards. I'll make that a bit bigger. And that's pretty neat. It has a different effect, like you can turn up the bass. You can hear that thumping. Turn down the roll. Or just like turn this all the way up. And all that's metronome. And also just turn this down all the way. Also just turn it off. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, like a bit crusher in there. They just make some music not come out, okay? That's pretty cool. You have like a bunch of effects. There's tons of these. You have echo effects. There's like a reverb. Here, turn up the reverb. Really hear that. There's also like a little reverb thing here. Okay, so that's the piano part of it. Or you're gonna turn down the reverb. Oh, also, basically, how do I edit? So you're gonna hit edit, and then you're gonna go to effects, and like basically just lets you change all that again. We'll turn this down. There, that's reverb. And now for the new track, bass. This is also the same thing. It's like a piano. Pitch thing. And you also have this thing called glide, so hear that? And turn down the glide to just have an instant. I don't really know what half this stuff does. Okay? I just know like how it works, but I don't really know like what those individual things. This also has a piano roll, you can just have it be. Enter. Okay, now we can see that the two songs are playing together, but I don't really want that. I want to know just like what is this one individual song sound like track sound like, okay? So you could either hit the mute button on the other track, or you can hit the headphone button that only plays that one track. So now okay, or again, and then if I click it again, it's all fixed and just put together. That just sounds looking fire. Okay, this has a bunch of stuff that I have no clue what it is. There's a bass thing here. Okay, I can have all this stuff here. Okay, now to the guitar. For some reason, most of the instruments here are just keyboard. Also, when you're in this instrument, you can click on this to get different instruments. Like you can get guitar. You can play like a sample. You'll just say, I want a traditional guitar. So basically, if you know how to play like an actual instrument, then you can just do like that instrument in like here. Okay. Of course, there's chords here for the guitar, but the guitar chords. You have the piano roll, like always. yeah, and also you can have it just duplicate using the repeat button thing. Okay, or you can shorten it by doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that to that length. Oh, wait, Control Z. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That sounds good. But anyways, I'm not really trying to make a song here, but we're gonna be doing that in a bit. Right? Okay, on to the next song. We have drums and machines. Now here we will have kind of like a fork in the road. Okay, you could go patterns beat maker and have this thing where you can. I'm gonna just. Wait, no, not this. I'm gonna make this like the only thing playing. Okay, and we can just use this. Okay. So basically, you have the kick or the snare. You can change what machine you have. I'm gonna do this calabash. Sounds cool. Hit enter. That's pretty neat. Okay. Now you can. Now there's another really cool thing here. So you see this button here, this neat little button here. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna wait. So this is gonna AI generate me some beats, some drum beats. Okay, now this is just like this is supposed to be purely supplementary. You probably shouldn't be using this just to make your song because I'm pretty sure that's plagiarism. But you got that, okay? Also, I forgot to mention about this little bar on top. See this? So you can put this to a specific size, and then click on it. And once it turns orange, you can see my little marker here. It goes to the end, and it rewinds. Okay, so it basically keeps going all over. So you can also turn down the volumes by just clicking on it, and you can pull down, pull up, and turn that down. That actually sounds not bad. Okay, now you can come back to here on the thing that says instrument. Okay, you can come here, and you can use the keyboard and just play using the keyboard. Okay, so you can just play the keyboard. You have the reverb. Turn up the reverb. You have the effects as usual. Okay, so yeah, pretty much all of them are really similar. We have the synthesizer. I think that's pretty interesting. You can just have, again, piano roll is always there for you. Okay, you got the chords here. Piano roll, we have the effects. Then you're gonna randomly place something down. There you go. Definitely gonna shorten that down to here. Yeah. Sounds decently bad. And finally, orchestral. Now, this is basically everything you find in your school band. You have the brass, you have harps, you have a bunch of instruments. Yeah, you got strings and like that. I'm not even gonna try to do something on this. It's probably gonna sound absolutely terrible, but you get the thing. Okay, also you can click these three dots to delete the file. You can color code them, which I think is pretty cool. You can just like change the color and have that be that color. You can export those individual tracks. You can name the tracks. You see this little thing over here. You can duplicate the tracks, and shift backspace does that. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift backspace everything out of existence. Because what I'm gonna do next is is that what my scroll wheel is? Oh, I think my scroll wheel is broken. I don't know why I think okay, hold on. So now you can also browse loops. You can hit this little like music icon here, and you get this. Okay, so you can just play these like little loops. Can't play these for too long. I'm probably copyrighted. Okay, so you can just like take these individual tracks, drag them into your song at random spots. Pull these over here. You can drag the music there. Do a bunch of cool stuff. You can have these repeat. Okay. You can also search like keywords, like you want piano. Here you have piano. This is actually one I've used a lot. Fire rain. Actually, where's instrumentals? There are instrumentals somewhere, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna just search up fire rain. Instrumental. That's really cool. You can just like drag and drop that into here. Okay. And so the two sounds together, they sound really cool, okay? Now, if you go down here, you can control the master volume, okay? And you come up here, you see this? These are automations. So you can add an automation for like what you want. So I want to control the music, so I can have it start here, then have the volume go down, and then pull the volume back up. Pretty simple, right? And then Control Z, and then I say play, and you can hear the second track going down, and then you can like tell. Okay, you can easily remove them. There's sweep. What does that even do? If I do that. Like whether it's going to be muffled or that's cool. And finally, pan. So I'm pretty sure top is right. Yeah, top is right and bottom is left. So you can just have it like switch sides if someone's like listening with the headphones or a stereo. You can like just have them listen to how it's like changing directions. There's probably some use for that I do not know of. Yeah. So yeah, you can just like pull up any of these, just go. Also, if you like a song but you don't know where to put it, you can just like favorite it, and then when there's a player, you can just go into your favorites and be like, oh yeah, I have this song, and you can put it in. So like you can like, save songs for later. I'm actually gonna put that in. I don't know. Put that volume up. So that's pretty cool, you know. You can also change the tempo. Set this to 150. You can automatically adjust these things. And that's going pretty fast now. Yay! Okay, let me try plopping something in. Plop that in. Oh yeah, no, you can also put stuff in the midway, so you can just go and then you just switch the tracks. That's pretty cool. And then you can add in your own thing here. So. So if you want to record that, you have to hit the little record button here and go. It gives you like a get ready thing. Yeah, and it basically records until this if you have it on or what, or just keeps going until you stop recording. Okay. Just have that being noted there. You can just like put stuff up, put stuff together, see what works, make a cool mashup, try new things, and eventually you'll come up with something about similar to this. Yeah, something I actually worked on. But anyway, that's pretty much the basics of Soundtrap. Yeah, like and comment if you want me to make a part 2 where I explain the podcast system. Anyways, see y'all later. Have a good one.